When I was washing my wife's car, I found the men's pair ring she used to wear under her seat. It was engraved with her and by Moonlight's names. I take pictures and send them to my wife. She said to me impatiently, "I bought it to wear. And you took it seriously. I'm already married to you. What else are you jealous of? Just take it back to them. She doesn't know. I was gonna give it to you. Include her." I thought Sophia was going to stay late with David again. As soon as I opened the door, I saw Sophia sitting on the couch watching a variety show. Sophia laughed so hard. Her face darkened when she saw me and she held out her hand to me. Ring felt. I realized she was afraid I'd throw the ring away. I smiled inwardly as I handed over the ring. Sophia held it in her hand and examined it carefully under the light. For a moment she let out a irritable tone. "James. Find yourself something to do when you have time. What are you doing with my car?" I didn't say anything. I used to understand her hard work. I do all the chores like washing the car and doing all the housework around the house. And she was happy to. Only then it involved David. Why does she have a problem with me? Under the usual circumstances. I'll probably have to explain it to her again. And then she berated me for arguing. The two got angry and had a big fight. But now my emotions are surprisingly calm. Sophia saw me silent. She said again with a look of regret, "You cut a little hole in the ring. It doesn't even look perfect." I wonder if Sophia is talking about the ring or about her and David. "Excuse me. Never again. Sophia is having a seizure." Smell words froze for a moment. She gave me a suspicious look. Then he sneered. "What are you doing here again? You did something wrong. I can't say anything about you yet. It's okay that she doesn't trust me. Once I found out that she and David had a special relationship. I get jealous every time she defends David. The worst part was when I saw her and David holding hands while shopping. I couldn't resist running after him and saying something to David. I got slapped in the street by Sophia. Let me think it over. It was kind of embarrassing at the time. So I said to Sophia, "I'm serious. Never again." What was Sophia about to say? Then the phone rang. "See a call." Sophia stopped talking to me. She immediately smiled and turned her head to connect. It's obviously David calling. I wonder what he said. Sophia's eyes were bent with laughter over her mouth. She was always hard on me. For as long as I can remember, her face was cold. I never knew she had such a soft side. I stopped listening and turned back to my room. Sophia saw me leave. Now it's the other way. I have the ring in my hand now. I didn't expect that. You'll still have it. David made a noise, too. Maybe it's because Sophia's station is closer to my room. Across the door. I can hear their voices very clearly. "This is what you gave me. How could I not have kept it? I'm not like everyone else. I know David was talking about me. I just got back from work that night." I opened the door and saw David and Sophia laughing and talking in the kitchen. Sophia explained that David had come out of his way to celebrate my birthday. She also asked David to help me pick out my birthday present, urging me to open it. Sophia had never offered me a gift before. To hear her say that, "I don't want it to be embarrassing," then temporarily put down the not opened the gift. When I opened it, I found a suit that had been cut up. Without my asking, "David, come over here," tone of grievance said to me. "James. Sophia had this suit made by hand. It took a lot of work. I know you're not happy to see me. But you can't do that for Sophia." Sophia was in the kitchen. When she heard the noise, his face darkened instantly. I sensed a smile in David's eyes. I knew immediately that he had done it. "Don't wait for me to say something." Sophia didn't hesitate to give me a cold shout. "James. Are you finished? Blaming someone else for what you did? David was with me the whole time. How did he find time to touch my gift to you? And that's not who he is at all. But am I?" I was a little hurt by her stabbing. "Also want to explain." Sophia ignored it. She took David on her arm and turned away. Sophia stayed out that night and blocked all my contacts. I've been looking for her all night. Try to change your phone number and explain to Sophia. Now think about it. Really unnecessary. Outside the door at this moment, I heard Sophia continue to be disgusted. "I don't know. What's wrong with him? He scratched your ring today, too. Must be jealous again." David said as he always did. "It's okay, Sophia. You don't have to fight with James about me." "David. You've wronged yourself too much." The two sang in unison. I can guess what they're gonna say next. I'm not interested in listening. I put on my headphones to practice my French. I had the idea of studying abroad before. And a lot of preparation. But Sophia didn't want to. So I gave up. Since Sophia won't let me handle her, then of course I'll focus my time on more worthwhile things. I don't know how long it took. Until Sophia ripped my headphones off. That's when I saw her enter the door. Sophia looked at me with a cold face. She said to me in a cold voice, "You're still here sulking. I wonder if you can be a big man. Learn from David. He didn't even care about the flower ring." I don't know what to say. Okay. I'm not sulking. This is the number of times David has challenged me. You do get angry at first. I'm gonna tell Sophia. But it turns out not only did she not believe me. And then he speaks for David. I let it go. What do I know about you? Sophia continued with a sneer. I thought she was gonna talk about me again. All these years, no matter how well I do. If there's anything wrong, she would deny it. But who knows, this time she actually said earnestly, "James, I just don't want you to do it for anyone else. Do something you're gonna regret?" Just when I wondered if she'd say anything nice to me, the next sentence showed me what she meant. Although David let it go. But this thing. You'd better apologize to him. I feel funny. But I just nodded. Sophia's face immediately lit up. Happy to say to me, "You're so stable today. I wish you could do that every time." But she didn't know that. Only a man can be so emotionally stable that he doesn't care about anything, you know. After she leaves, I got a text on my phone, too. It's an offer from a university abroad. New students start school in 3 days. That's when Sophia and I got divorced. Sophia and David are both my college friends. Sophia lent me a pen for a very serious exam. Our paths crossed after that. Gradually I realized that she had a good heart. I have grown fond of Sophia. But because I don't know what she's thinking. So I never told her how I felt. I never thought Sophia would find me one day. Offered to be with me. I am ecstatic. Thought we were going both ways. But I didn't know until I heard Sophia crying drunk on the day she got her license. She always had a crush on David. Sophia alluded to this many times. But the relationship never went any further. Sophia is only with me now to provoke David into taking her back. Even she agreed to marry me. It's also because David is going abroad. Sophia tried to test his mind in this way. I was sad at that time. And still treat her twice as well. Trying to tell her she didn't choose the wrong guy. Sophia was receptive at first. We treated each other like guests for 3 years after our marriage. Except there was no wedding. I've been sleeping in separate rooms. The rest of the time it's like a newlywed couple. But not until David gets back. He told everyone that he had gone abroad because he was sad. I was trying to see if Sophia would go after her. Sophia's mind began to bounce back. Every time we fight over David. Sophia yelled at me. If I hadn't married you. I'm already with David. If I'd known you were so petty. I might as well have been braver. Going abroad with David. In the first place, Sophia was reckless because I wouldn't leave her. And then she really did. Because of me. She and David will miss it. Sophia and I didn't talk at dinner. The atmosphere seemed stiff. Why are you so quiet today? Half-eat. She asked suddenly. I remember. Usually after a fight. I always talk her up at dinner. Make amends by picking up her food. Until you make her laugh. And then she'll teach you a lesson. James. Don't talk while you're eating. It's gonna spit into the bowl. Can you use serving chopsticks when you are serving food? Pay attention to hygiene. But I remember. Sophia and David had dinner earlier. David sneezed into his meal. And she didn't say anything about serving her food with your own slobbery chopsticks. Sophia also ate with gusto. You said so. Eat without talking and sleep without talking. I whispered back. Sophia gasped. Seems to be trying to say something. I silently finished the last bite of rice and stood up. There's work to do after dinner. I'm gonna go back to my room. Just put the bowls and chopsticks on the table when you're done. I'll do it later. Sophia bit her lip. Finally a sound came out. James. We haven't rearranged the wedding yet. Make it up later. 1 yen. I was slightly surprised. I used to mention the idea of rearranging weddings to her many times a year. She said no without hesitation. Once I secretly wanted to surprise her and she found out and scolded me for looking for trouble. This is the first time she's offered to rearrange a wedding. But soon I realized. I guess she was just saying that. We used to get out of fights. She gave me the stares. Would offer to spend our honeymoon with me. Or take me out for a seafood dinner. Watch a movie. I prepare every time. Do travel tips. But when I brought it up again, she looked impatient. All kinds of excuses. I took out her promise. And she blames me for being too serious. Be inflexible. This wedding is probably a sham. I'm not in the mood to find out. With a nod. You just arrange it. My tone was normal. But her face was irritated. She was about to have a fit. I went straight into the bedroom. When we get out again. The dishes and the table have been set. I feel like something's wrong. She never goes into the kitchen. I never do chores like this. One time I was away for 3 days. Sophia has been sitting in water for 3 days waiting for me to do it. So positive this time. But soon I got a text from her. David has an upset stomach. I'll take him to the hospital. You rest first. I had a reaction when I saw it. She's trying to make up for her guilt about going to David by doing housework. Just as well. Free up time to continue studying. I'm incredibly efficient in the dead of night. I quickly read the admission handbook. I stopped by the forum again. Go to bed early listening to French words on headphones. Sleep through the next day. When I came out of the bedroom, I saw Sophia sitting on the sofa with a sullen face. The whites of his eyes are a little red. Looks like he hasn't slept all night. She's really dedicated to David. I used to get sick. I'm glad she took me to the hospital. I didn't dare expect her to stay with me all night. Why is your bedroom door locked? I've been knocking for hours and you won't open it. She asked angrily. I have no idea. What are you doing knocking on my door? She choked. The momentum is a little weaker. I went out yesterday. You haven't called me at all. Aren't you afraid of any danger to me? I laughed. To Sophia in a flat voice. It's so safe here. Where is the danger? And you're with David. He's a big man. I can't protect you when I'm in danger. Sophia turned blue. Unable to speak. Those are the exact words she told me earlier. She used to go out late at night. I was so anxious to call her. But she never picks up. Until I texted her to text back. She only returned a phone call late. Throw this sentence out impatiently. Sophia's face brightened and darkened. Finally she let out a deep breath. James. Let's stop it. Could it? With this. She walked up to me and practically put her whole body on me. A pair of boneless arms clambered around my neck. Trying to hold me. You know, I would have been in a mood to see her like this. But I was at peace with myself. I don't have a single thought in my head right now. I quietly pulled her hand down. Weak channel. It's getting late. I have to go to the office. I'm gonna go. Finish talking. I didn't see her face. Push the door and leave. After arriving at the company, I gave my resignation to the company. The company granted it after a token counteroffer of 2 sentences. I heard a colleague whispering as I was leaving. Guess I got fired because I took too many days off for family matters. When I was at work, Sophia used to contact me about all kinds of things. I didn't help her in the first place. She'll get mad and think I don't care about her. So I often ask for leave in the company. My colleagues laugh at my henpecking. I was enjoying it before. I felt like I was doing what a man should do. It's ironic when you think about it now. After all, relationships are fickle. Only the cause will not betray themselves. After leaving the company, I went to see a lawyer about the divorce. Sophia and I have a clear division of assets. No problem. The divorce was supposed to go smoothly. Then the lawyer looked at the credentials. Frown. He explained to me in a flat voice. Your marriage certificate is a fake. Where did you do it? The lawyer asked me. I remember. When we got the license. Wait until half Sophia is too slow. Said he needed help with it. He left with my ID card and gave me this marriage certificate shortly after. That is to say, I'd been with Sophia for 3 years. The couple's identities are false. Sophia is worried that I won't divorce her if she backs out. So I left myself an option. I couldn't help laughing. Sophia is a real talent. Just as well. I was worried she wouldn't agree to the divorce. Now it seems that I did worry too much. I've got some more things for going abroad. Booked a flight for tonight. Back home. I was gonna tell Sophia about it. Just walked through the door. I saw Sophia doing her makeup. A small, delicate face. Skirt. The hemline covers the knee. With her beautiful body. Sophia stole a glance at me in the mirror. Then stand up. Pick up a suit from the side and hand it to me. The tone is unnatural. You'll change it later. We're going to take wedding photos later in the evening. I already have an appointment with a photography company. I was going to say no. But then I thought about it. Still have not the heart. I know what it's like to have your hard-earned plans messed up. And this seems to be the first time Sophia has kept her promise. Being together for so long. It's not too much to leave a few pictures as a souvenir. I took the suit from her hand. I don't know if it's an illusion. Sophia seemed relieved. After arriving at the photography company, we were arranged to do our makeup separately. I don't really like the makeup process. I'm glad the makeup artist complimented me on my skin. The 5 features are also 3-dimensional. Just a simple concealer. It wasn't long before I came out of the dressing room. Head for the location. Just got halfway there. I could see Sophia being lifted up by a man from a distance. Sophia put her arms around his neck. The gesture looks very intimate. The photographer stood nearby, taking pictures of them. After 2 steps of hesitation, I walked over. Sophia saw me. A little confusion flashed in her eyes, which had smiled a moment ago. Wait for Sophia to speak. David was the first to speak. James. What are you doing here? Don't get me wrong. Sophia and I just ran into each other. It's so sad to think we parted. That's why I wanted to take some pictures as a souvenir. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I left you out here. I didn't say anything. Walk right up to him. Sophia immediately took a step to the side. Get in David's way. Open your hands slightly. Assume a protective posture. Even the way she looked at me was a little more wary. James. What are you doing? What David said is true. I was the one who brought up the whole photo thing. What kind of fire do you have for me? My steps stop. Let out a chuckle. You misunderstood. I didn't mean to get angry. I just think. Since we're taking wedding photos, how can we not have the groom's bouquet? Finish talking. I thrust the bouquet into Sophia's hand. Take your time. Take more shots. I have work to do. I just went back. Finish talking. I turned to leave. Just took 2 steps. My wrist was grabbed. Sophia, look at me. Awkward tone. James. I really wanted to shoot with you today. The wedding is real. I already made an appointment with a wedding agency. What happened today was a real accident. Wait for tomorrow. We'll take the wedding photos tomorrow. Could it? I didn't think she'd explain it to me. Sophia never used to. She'd just berate me for thinking too much. Too dirty inside. Now I glanced behind her at David, who had succeeded. Guess she's afraid I'm gonna ruin it. I smile. It is all right with me. You don't have to shoot it. James. What else does she seem to be trying to say? The photographer couldn't wait. Sophia, are you shooting now? We have 3 more locations for the evening. Rain in the afternoon. We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow if we don't shoot it. 1 yen. Sophia hurried. Pat. You wait for me at home. She finished telling me. He hurried back to David's side. Help him fix his messy neckline before we start shooting. I looked at the picture. The mood is not even a ripple. But I figured it out. I'm leaving this thing. It's like she doesn't even need to be told. Maybe she didn't care. I turned and left. Take a taxi home. After changing out of the suit. Neatly folded and placed on the sofa next to it. There's a picture of me and Sophia on the next wall. It was yellow and gray. I was gonna make this a photo wall. With pictures of us all over it. But Sophia told me she doesn't like taking pictures. Even this picture was taken by me when Sophia was in a good mood. What good is it to keep it anyway? I tore down the picture and threw it in the trash. After packing up his things, I just realized that in 3 years, 1 suitcase was full. Put the keys in the next cupboard. I strode out of the house that I had been to and from thousands of times. Only this time I'm leaving. There will never be a day back. I took a taxi to the airport. It won't be long before I get ready to board. Then I got a call from Sophia. On the phone. Her voice was quick and tense. James. GPS puts you at the airport. What were you doing at the airport? I didn't think Sophia would find out so soon. I was a little surprised. It's a quick response. I was away on business for a while. To reassure Sophia. I had my phone location taped to her. If she wants to. Can you see where I am at any time? Between her and David's wedding photos and their dreams. Still in the mood to think of me. I couldn't help laughing. After all, every time she went to see David, all my messages are automatically blocked by her. Don't wait for me to answer. Soon David's voice came. Sophia. Don't worry. Maybe James was just dropping someone off at the airport. I thought Sophia would take him at his word, as she always does. Let it go. Who knows? This time it was as if she hadn't heard David. He called out to me again. James. Say something. I sighed. Tell her the truth. I'm going to study abroad. Study abroad. Why didn't you tell me something so big? Sophia sounded worried. I'm your wife. The man next to you. Is it really? I asked back. What does Sophia seem to be trying to say? But soon he was silent. And I have told you many times about studying abroad. You just don't care. I whispered back. Ever since David came back. Sophia put her heart and soul into him. The day I picked him up. She just asked me out of work to go shopping with her. After receiving the call. Sophia didn't even say hello and left me in the store. I waited for half an hour. I can't get her on the phone. Thought he was in danger. Forced the mall to pull surveillance. As a result, the truth came to light and many shop assistants laughed and laughed at them. It's happened too many times. So much that I don't even feel bad when I think about it. Just feel numb. Not so helpful. David's self-reproach voice again came over the receiver. Excuse me. Sophia. I see. James is still mad at me. He's leaving because of me. James. I really just wanted to take a picture with Sophia to make amends. We didn't mean anything else. I didn't think you'd react so strongly. You come back. Sophia's worried about you. He was just finishing his sentence. Sophia interrupts him. David. This has nothing to do with you. They're with. She said to me helplessly. James. I know you're still upset about what happened today. But I also said I'd make it up to you tomorrow. Why are you still making such a fuss? Will you cut it out? You come back now. I can pretend that nothing happened. I gave a faint smile. Feel a little weak. But I told her in earnest. Sophia. I'm not messing around. I have been preparing for studying abroad for a long time. I've been with you all these years studying and taking tests. I actually got into that school you want to go to every year. I just want to be with you. That's why I retake it with you every year. It was Sophia who first proposed to study abroad. She studied IELTS every day during that time. Holding books to learn the sky and dark. Sophia says she wants to see more things abroad. But I can tell. Sophia just wants to go abroad to find David. I didn't expose her. Every day after work, no matter how tired I am, I will study with her. The more I learned later. The less I know, the less I know. I also have the idea of studying abroad. It's just the next exam. Sophia didn't make the cut. I couldn't tell her even if I passed the mark. Can only work harder to accompany her exam after exam. When Sophia's grades finally hit the acceptance line. But David came back. She never mentioned studying abroad again. Later, I tentatively asked Sophia if she would go abroad. But she did not hesitate to veto. Said he suddenly figured it out. Can't stand to leave here. Sophia doesn't want to go abroad. So even though I had an idea. Also gave up the idea. Sophia seemed to remember that, too. There was a moment's silence. The tone reverted to its previous coldness. How long are you going to be there? Wait for an answer. She added. I'm with you. I was a little surprised. I didn't think she'd say that. David was frantically blocking it. Sophia. Don't you go. Foreign countries are not as good as you think. A girl's life now is the envy of many people. Why go through that kind of pain? Sophia's tone was light. David. Don't talk me out of it. I've made up my mind. David was not reconciled. Sophia. Think about it. It took me so long to get back to you. I don't want to see the girl I've loved for so many years leave me. Do it for me. Don't go, okay? Sophia asked him in surprise. What did you just say? Immediately after the phone hangs up. Listen to the beeps on that end. I was in a trance for a moment. It seems that I have become a tool for Sophia to stimulate David. But it doesn't matter. I'll take care of the consignment. Bored. Turned off your phone and went to sleep. The next thing I knew, the plane was grounded at a foreign airport. Because of the preparation. The trip to school was smooth. I even helped a fellow girl who was also studying abroad to show her the way. Coincidentally. I found out on the first day of class. I can't believe she and I are classmates. My name's Olivia. It's like we're the only ones in the class. The others are foreigners. Olivia slipped me a note. I thought about it. After introducing myself to her. Follow a sentence. It's like we're the foreigners. Olivia saw the note. Laughing back and forth. She doesn't speak very well. It is difficult to communicate with other students. So they like to come to me when they have problems. Every time as a thank you, he sends me a little homemade snack. Back and forth. We know each other. We were chatting back to our rental house after class. Olivia asked casually. I don't think I've seen you on the phone with your girlfriend. Are you still single? I didn't know what to say. Finally confess. I was married. Although it was a sham marriage. But after all, it was really taken seriously in accordance with the mentality of marriage. I thought she'd be surprised. But it was as if Olivia had heard the usual news. Curious, asked me. Then you're out. I nodded. Kind of. Olivia stopped asking. A sympathetic pat on my shoulder. Have nothing to do. Life is like taking a bus. People get on the bus at every stop. At every stop, people get off and live their lives. This is normal. Don't be sad. There's always something better. I said thank you to Olivia. In fact, it's not sad anymore. All this time if Olivia hadn't brought it up. I hardly ever think about Sophia again. She hasn't contacted me in a while. I figured by this time I'd gotten what I wanted with David. But I didn't think. This day just returned to the community. I saw a familiar figure standing at the bottom of the rental house. Who else could it be if it wasn't Sophia? What are you doing here? Upon approach, I asked in doubt. Sophia looked up at me when she heard the noise. Her eyes suddenly turned red. Come right at me. Make fists with both hands. Pounding hard on my body. I feel confused. Hold her hand. Distance yourself from Sophia. What are you doing? She said, her voice breaking. James. Have you had enough? How many times have I called you during this time? Why does your phone keep turning off? Do you know how long I've been looking for you? I don't know what Sophia's thinking, do I? I already made room for her in David. She's not good with David. Call me for what? Still look for me. We used to fight. Sophia won't even look for me if I get kicked out. I have no idea. But answer Sophia truthfully. Cell phone numbers are too expensive here. It is not worthwhile. I got a new number. The original is no longer in use. What did you want to see me about? She looked at me in amazement. There was fog in his eyes. Why are you talking to me like a stranger? I warned. Have you forgotten? We don't matter anymore. The marriage certificate was a forgery. Your feelings for me are fake, too. Part between us. There's no need for rituals anymore. Sophia froze in place. You think our relationship is fake, isn't it? You were with me in the first place to provoke David. You have no feelings for me. Knowing this, I will be more careful to maintain Sophia's worries about gain and loss. I never laid the matter out with her. But we both know that. Sophia's lips faltered. Want to say something? She just lost her voice. Fall silent at last. After a long pause, Sophia said to me with pleading eyes. I didn't know that before. But I can see inside myself now. We forget what happened before. Restart. Okay. The way Sophia was so careful made me feel a little confused. In our relationship, the humble person has always been me. Sophia was always on top. She's begging me now. What about David? Wait for Sophia to speak. And then David came out of nowhere. Look lost in front of us. James. You don't have to worry. I already promised Sophia. We'll quit you. It's my fault. In fact, Sophia has moved on from the original relationship. I was the one who couldn't get out. I will disappear into your lives. I won't bother you anymore. I will keep this love in my heart. With this. A tear fell from his eye. I can't help but applaud him. This acting. Don't go into showbiz and get a statuette. What a pity. I looked up at Sophia. But I saw a twinkle in her eyes. Therewith. I'm not surprised. Excuse me. Sophia apologized to him. What was I going to say? A child who had just learned to ride a bike. All of a sudden, he was on his bike, and he was rushing in our direction. He shouted that he couldn't brake. Let's get away. Wait for me. I saw that Sophia had unconsciously dragged David to safety. The moment Sophia stopped. It's like she just snapped. What? Sophia is desperate to pull me again. But David stopped him. Sophia. Danger. I watched it funny. Yeah. How dangerous. I put one hand on the handlebar of the child's car. One hand protected him, getting the kid off the bike that was pulled over. His face was white. Tell me I'm sorry. A trifle. Nothing to apologize for. In fact, I have you to thank. If it wasn't for him. I'm afraid I have no way of knowing which side Sophia's heart is in. I looked up at Sophia. Her face was pale. It was as if all the color had faded. She probably doesn't even know it herself. To whom the heart is biased. Or maybe her heart was in the middle of the scale. And David and I are on opposite sides of the scale. Therefore, Sophia is wobbly. But so can anything. Only feelings can't. At least. This kind of love I don't need. I look away. Patiently tell the child how to break after. I touched his head. Speak with a smile. Go play. The child thanked me politely and left. I paid no more attention to either of them. Turn around and go upstairs. James. Sophia cried out my name. Nearby David urged her. Sophia. Stop torturing yourself. He doesn't care about you. You might want to come back with me. I can give you to him. But I can't let you do this to yourself. I was sick to my stomach. Pick up the pace and leave them behind and go straight upstairs. I thought that was the end of things with Sophia. Who knows the next period of time? Whenever I come home, there's a little gift or a freshly cooked meal at the door. Looks like it was time-stamped. I hadn't thought of that. Sophia would never give up. Sophia has never been so patient with me before. Or maybe it was because she knew I couldn't leave her. After all, the one who is favored is the one who is safe. The food and small gifts I threw straight into the bin without touching a single bite. But Sophia doesn't seem willing. Started showing up in our class again. Sophia is beautiful. Many male students have looked for her chat. Ask Sophia who she's looking for here. Sophia smiled and looked in my direction. Said he was looking for a boyfriend and then sat next to me on purpose. Shouts rose all around. Sophia held out a pen and held it in front of me. Excuse me. She whispered. Give me one last chance. Okay. I met her eyes. Pack one's things. Sit in front next to Olivia, who is eating a melon. I smiled. Excuse me. I have a girlfriend. Sophia froze in place. The whole thing is broken. Since then, she didn't show up for me. From the news sent by David, I knew that she had returned to China. David took the initiative to follow my account. Whatever he posts gets pushed to my phone. I didn't bother to look into it after a few unsuccessful attempts. Focus on your studies every day. A few days later I saw another post from David. 9 illustrations. On the front page is the couple's marriage certificate. I could tell it was real this time. Next photo. It's a wedding photo of him and Sophia. Sophia wore a white, multifaceted wedding dress. Bright eyes and white teeth. With David in a suit and tie by his side. I have fantasized about it many times. If Sophia does marry David, how crazy would it make me? But then I realized. No more than that. Can't lift the slightest stir in my heart. Even a little lucky. Sophia has blocked me out. I'm one gift short. Then David posted more frequently. The couple's honeymoon. Who made who dessert? Who bought who presents? Even Sophia's circle of friends is showing off. The comments below are calling them so sweet. These are screenshots sent to me by some colleagues who know very little about it. Ask me what happened. Before I think. The whole time Sophia and I were fake married. I've done it for her many times. Let Sophia compliment me in her circle of friends. But she thinks I'm childish. Under maturity. Your life is for you to live. It's still for the friends. See Sophia angry. And I haven't talked about it since. After I briefly explained the situation to my colleagues. He told him not to bother them anymore. Life is always about looking ahead. Past events can only affect the efficiency of the problem solving and work. They were married during exam week. I work part-time during the day. Study hard in the library in the evening. I want to skip sleep every day. It was a rush to the library. Olivia and I ran into each other. It was awkward for a moment. For using Olivia as a shield without asking her permission. I can always detect the look in her eyes like a knife. I feel guilty. Tried to take her out to dinner a few times to apologize. It was on the tip of my tongue. I saw Olivia staring at me again. I figured Olivia might not want to see me for a while. I still want her to calm down first. Can't let me interfere with exams and graduation. I was trying to figure out how to ease the embarrassment. Olivia was the first to speak. Are you not going to be responsible for me? I froze for a moment. Responsible. So serious. Immediately react. I quickly explained. None. I'm going to invite you to dinner another time that suits me. To apologize to you. I'm really sorry about last time. Olivia looked helpless. walked slowly up to me. When my mind was full of questions, Olivia took my hand. Warm hands let my brain have a moment of rigidity. I automatically wanted to pull my hand away. Olivia's grip got tighter as a result. That's what I'm saying. Last time I said you were my girlfriend. Everyone thinks I'm your girlfriend now. You're not going to be responsible. Ah. I didn't expect her to say that. I suspect I heard you wrong. What's up? Am I not okay? You don't like me. Or that I'm no match for your ex-wife? She asked me earnestly. I shake my head. Olivia and Sophia are different types of beauty. Each has his own merits. If Sophia is like a daughter you can't help but want to be near. So Olivia is a formidably tough winter snowplum. Then why are you so reluctant? Olivia asked me, confused. I couldn't stammer out a whole sentence. Finally, Olivia. Maybe you're playing with me because you're angry. You hated me so much after what happened before. Hate you. Olivia deflection. Somewhat at a loss. I'm not. When did this happen? Olivia sounded serious. She didn't mean to lie to me. I explained to her. Since last time. You stare at me when you see me. Oh. That's when I saw you didn't ask me out to dinner. Hint at you. But I just got divorced. So what? Divorce is not death. I'm choking on Olivia. I don't know what to say. Finally, I persuaded her to reconsider. Olivia seemed a little upset. But didn't say much. That night, something happened that I didn't expect. In the evening, I went back to the rental house to wash up and get ready to rest. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. I opened the door. Saw Olivia standing in the doorway. Several movers put things in bags at the door. I almost squirted out of it. Without waiting for me to speak, Olivia made arrangements for her things to be carried in. After we're alone in the room, Olivia spoke to me seriously. I figured it out. My house on the other side has been abandoned. I know you're afraid I'm lying to you. But I'm serious. I liked you a long time ago. I've just been afraid to tell you. We could stay for a while. I can promise you that. I'm the passenger you've been with the longest. Look how Olivia is winning. I didn't stop it. I liked space. So Ben rented a 2-bedroom. After she moved in, the room was not crowded. The rest of the time was just like Olivia said. She stayed with me. We study together. Work together. Get a certificate together. At work, Olivia is as good as me. In life, she was a completely different person. No career toughness. Just a little girl in need of attention. It was so easy with Olivia. 3 years later, we graduated successfully. Each of them joined the company they wanted. I got paid well. 2 more years passed. We agreed to go home together. I was having drinks with my friends when I stumbled upon Sophia's news. It is said that Sophia and David divorced shortly after they got married. The reason is that she found a lipstick that doesn't belong to her in David's car. And then no matter what David says, Sophia insisted on a divorce. The two parted on bad terms. And then the divorce. There was another big fight. It was very ugly. The person who told me the news cried. Sure enough, love dies fast. I was a little surprised. I never thought Sophia would divorce David over this trivial matter. I thought she didn't care. But I didn't follow it. The past is gone. Someone I love. Still waiting for me.